Well, greetings and hello there, everyone. It is I, your favorite and beloved Star Wars dad, NOOCH2GUD. It's good to see everybody today. Here out in Nooch land, far and wide, Dung Beetle. Hey, by the way, before we get started, I really hope, I'm gonna ask several times on this stream if Venom shows up. I demonstrated some Venom toward Venom last time. I think I was in a... I think when I streamed on Wednesday, I think there were several things going on with me at the time. One, the update had just been announced, and all I could really think about was what I was going to do with the update as far as content, how it was going to impact my channel. I've been waiting for this update for like 2 months and kind of sitting on a bunch of content and waiting. So that was part of it. I think also part of it, we turned the clocks back by an hour in the United States, which, you know, whatever. It just impacts your schedule a little bit. And I also started my new project at my real work last week as well. So I think those three things in combination put me in a frame of mind that I was not aware that I was in on the last stream, and that might have been the crabbiest I've been, and maybe the rudest I've been front to back. So I'd like to apologize to everybody, but I'm hoping that Venom shows up and I can find a way to just apologize directly to Venom, because I think I spat some venom at Venom last time, and I think that was uncalled for and unnecessary. And if somebody sees him out there in chat, or if Venom shows up, please let me know so I can issue an apology directly. So I'd like to make that our first thing we talk about today. Then let's have a Coke and we'll talk about chat. Anyway, day 642 of asking Coca-Cola to sponsor our little channel here. What are your thoughts on rushing GETALICE on your new free-to-play account with the upcoming changes? It's a temporary account. The new free-to-play that I'm launching on Tuesday the 18th, because that's when the Coliseum update comes out. That new free-to-play account is a temporary account just for testing. I have my current free-to-play account, which has been really in line for rushing Jabba the Hutt. So on this account, we're going to have to really take a close look and see if we want to modify our farming changes there. Mr. Oyster, good to see you, sir.
It has been a great day for me because it is my birthday. I wish you a happy that day.
Well, happy birthday, Mr. Oyster. How old are you? How many candles did we put on the cake? +1. So, I'm not going to rush GETALICE on the new account. The new account, its purpose is entirely and solely to play for 4, maybe 5 months, see what the new player experience looks like with the new updates that are coming out on Tuesday the 18th. I want to get that experience so I can continue to advise and roll through with new, early, mid-game players on what Galaxy Heroes is all about, because it's constantly changing. This is a major change. So, no, I will not be rushing Galactic Legend Leia on this new account. Now, with that said, as I mentioned, if we play for 4 or 5 months, we will end that account somewhere around March or April. I do plan to start a Galactic Legend Rush account on May the 4th, or on or around May the 4th on this channel. So that'll be gone. We'll start a new account. You guys will vote. Honestly, I might not even let you vote. I might just say that we're going to rush Galactic Legend Leia on that new free-to-play account and see how long it takes or how short it takes with all the new subs, because it might be fast. It might be really, really, like, the way that they've got these character quests put together and the Lightspeed tokens they're giving, it really is directing you toward Leia and Jabba in a very heavy-handed way. So, we may do that. Red Dragon God has joined the stream. It's good to see you, sir. So anyway, if you guys see Venom, if you're out there, I want to talk to you. I tried to find you in Discord. There were some people with Venom. There was nothing exactly the same, so. Did I see the infographic you sent to my DC Discord? You can use it for a video if you like that anniversary Lightspeed tokens. No, I didn't see it. If I get a chance, I'll take a look. I get in Discord when I can. It's tough for me to put together, and I do generally like to put together my own infographic. I think the only time I made a video that wasn't my own infographic is I used Rabid Beaver's guide for the Riva journey. Yeah, other than I like to put my own stuff together. I'm currently working on the 2026 farming guide. I literally was sitting on that 2026 farming guide I've been like thinking about what I'm gonna do, and now that everything has changed, my mind. That's why I didn't start it like that. But that graphic has been started now. I hope to have that together by the end of the month, maybe earlier if I can. Anyway, that's where we are. And I'm gonna ask, as I mentioned several times, if Venom is available. I don't see where I'm tagged in any infographics on my Discord. And if I'm not tagged, it's really difficult for me to see stuff on there. Just as a heads up. If I didn't get tagged on something, I'm probably not going to see it on my Discord. So. All right. Yes, we're doing roster reviews today. So we're doing roster reviews after Grand Arena. And we will jump in there and, you know, it's in the pinned message. Check that pinned message right now. Roster reviews after Grand Arena. Where am I here? Well, I have never been part of a game, and I played a lot of games. I have never been part of this massive of an overhaul to a game that I've played. I find this whole thing super fascinating. And when I'm looking at this account, we'll be talking about where I'm going on this account, you know, next week when I do the update, but crazy stuff. Robert Rich is here. Other Masters members, I believe Mr. Oyster is on as well. We'll say hello to our Masters members. And it does feel like every time we come on to stream now, and I think this is going to last for a while, I think every time we come on to stream for the rest of the year, there's going to be questions. And maybe even through early next year, there's going to be lots of questions from chat, and we're all going to be talking about the updates, everything that's going on. So, in the 2026 Farming Guide, will you include how to use Lightspeed tokens for the 10th anniversary? Yes, that's going to be one of the biggest topics going forward. I've actually, I'm in the works, and I think it'll be either Monday or Tuesday. By Tuesday, I'm going to have something talking about that, Shrevat. So there'll be a video for that. It'll be definitely, there's no way to make a farming guide right now without talking about how to use those Lightspeed tokens. There's no way to make a farming guide. Now, that's a big topic of conversation right now. So by Tuesday, I'll have a video out about the different farming paths that you can take from the quests and which ones might be preferred. We don't know exactly what's in the quests yet, so it could change. Like if one quest is harder or more difficult than another, you know, that could change down the road. I don't get the impression it's going to be that way, though. I think they're all going to be pretty similar and equally accessible or accessible to newer players. So yes, that's definitely coming. Thanks, Ben Proctor. Well, Turtle FC, you'll get him eventually. I think it was kind of lucky you were in a bit in doubt about when to finish up the farming guide. Oh yeah, well, it wasn't. I was in doubt because I knew the changes were coming, North Mountain. So if there were no changes to the game, I know exactly what I would have done. But the problem is that what I would have done would have reflected a lot of the things I've been saying for like the last year and a half. And so I was really reluctant to put out a farming guide like that was just generic. It was like, here's everything. It's exactly the same as it's been. So this is actually a really good change up for us in the game as far as farming guides and talking about the game. Venom. Is Venom out there? I really want Venom to show up today. I'm going to ask a few times. I need to offer a public apology to Venom for just being a douchebag last time on stream. So for the Lightspeed tokens, they get the character 7 stars. Yeah, I believe you do. Somebody said that today. I was thinking you did and put that in comments, said it today. Tier 5, Kyber.
718 by 863 x 745. Plan is Profundity, GM, Guild Required Farm, Balin Mercs and then Poncho Brothers followed by either Evans/Trey or a GL. Thanks and keep up the good work.
Cool, man. Hang out for a little while, Ben, because we're going to play Grand Arena first and we'll get into these reviews. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Will the Coliseum have good rewards for early game players? Is just for fun? I don't know. They make it sound like it will, but I don't know. Okay. Unless otherwise specified, Lightspeed tokens reward in these quest lines upgrade the character to 7 stars and gear 13, with all abilities maxed out with Zetas but not Omicrons. So there's your answer. By the way, just FYI for what I will have this page open for probably through the end of the year when I stream, because there's so many questions about, I don't know, maybe not through the end of the year, but I have that page open at all times now when I'm making videos. Right, it's just there's so much in there to absorb, you know. Good, Michael, you can do that. You can beat the first tier of Force Move without the Imperial Troopers. It's the second and third tier that can become so much cheaper than Imperial Troopers. It's crazy. Betch wasted your silver. How do you know Betch? I think you're saying something different. One of my best friends who's been on this stream before, we call him Betch. So I thought maybe you were somebody I knew, but I don't think you are. I think you're just trying to cuss without cussing. Just cut it out, Tyler. Do you find you say ope? I don't know what that means. All right, we're in Carbonite 3 here on the free-to-play account. We're playing against Cheburashka. And, of course, we are highly outclassed by Lightspeed bundles. We're used to it. It is what it is at this point. Let's get in there and let's play this Carbonite 3 round of Grand Arena. We got you to Challenger 3 of Force Moon today. Great, glad I could help. Okay, he got through that. Did he get through Qui-Gon? No tries on Qui-Gon yet. Furfman, if you want your review, put your ally code in chat. No, I don't like Cherry Coke. These gotta be solos, right? Singles. Okay. Beat the Geos. Beat the Bounty Hunters. He might struggle up here. He might struggle against that Qui-Gon team. It's a pretty good team. It's the thing people in the Midwest, I think if you hear Ope, it's more like a northern Midwest. It's like Minnesota. That's more like a Minnesota, Wisconsin thing. I don't think it's a Missouri thing. Rolo, no Zetas. I bet these mods are crap. Well, it's not the worst mods I've ever seen. I've seen some bad mods. These are not good, but they're not the worst things I've ever seen. I think Wampa walks all over that. Up here is Akbar. Wampa will also walk this. I have multiple teams that'll walk these. So I'm thinking... Durzo has made the stream. Our High Council has arrived, boys and girls. I clicked the wrong button, but that's our High Council music as well. We salute all of our members here, including our High Council. High Council members, all of you, you keep the channel going. You are what makes this channel work, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. Our subs over on Twitch. Thank you, everybody. Trying to decide if you should farm troopers in a new account. That's a good question. Cheburashka, it's a kids' TV. Oh, it is? Looks like a Russian kids TV show. Doesn't look creepy at all. I'm trying to think if I should just use my Phoenix here. I think I'm going to use my Phoenix here. So, I think we are faster. My Rex will go first. We'll get Daze, and we'll just... we'll be 247. Not very fast, but these guys are all slower, right? 191. I'm going to go with this. I'm going to go with this. Anytime, Furf, man, just need your ally code, buddy. If you're looking for a review today, I need your ally code. You say Ope near Springfield? All right, let's go. I don't know what... I don't say Ope. I live fairly near Springfield, too, so... I don't think they're going to get a turn. Rolo's about to get a turn. Although if we can stagger her, we didn't stagger. Oh, no, I don't have the Zeta on to stagger her. Now those ability blocks actually sucked a lot. Where's my counters? I want to hit old Ben. We want to get rid of these buffs because I don't want him giving everybody turn meter. Venom, are you out there? I'm looking for Venom today. This is working just fine. There is no ability over there to kill my team. Although I don't know why I'm not getting all my specials here. And this, boys and girls, is why the Phoenix are so important. And why they're going to be the first team that Capital Games gives you from your Lightspeed tokens. Yes, I'm also on Twitch, Bryn Proctor. Just NOOCH2GUD. Alright, let's just roll this here. So, Phoenix took care of it. I figured they would. When the speeds are that different. I think it's going to be a good question. Should you still farm troopers on an early game account? I honestly think the answer is going to be up to the individual. Because you're going to get Inquisitors. And the Inquisitors can handle Forest Moon, and the Bounty Hunters can handle Rebel Roundup up to a certain point. But should you... Now, this will be interesting. Let's see here. How fast is his P at? Slower than mine. 248. I think I'm going to Imperial Trooper this and Wampa the Akbar team. Once I get out ahead, I should be able to finish this. Let me see something here. I think I'm just going to go with Imperial Troopers. I think I'm going to leave Tarkin on the sideline. Do I think the old assault battles lost some value? I don't think that's the right way to put it. Hang on, I gotta play. I don't think they've lost value. I think that they're still gonna have a lot of value in the game, and I think you should still be farming all the assault battles. Because long term, you're gonna need them. Easy peasy. If I go first, I win. There we go. The bigger question for me is Executor still like the only way to go at the early part of the game? I think that might have changed. Gustik Gilsorb Liba. And this will be Wampa. So we're looking really good so far. I'll ask again, is Venom out there? I'm trying to find Venom today. I hope Venom shows up. I might have scared Venom off permanently. I hope not. I should have taken out Han there. Fine. This is not even a team. Maybe Stormtrooper Luke will lift a couple of these teams that he's using. But those were not even real teams. Is there a good team without Reva? Well, yeah, Grand Inquisitor lead. Before that, Second Sister. But that's going to give you access to an assault battle. Actually, that covers 2 assault battles for you. I need to update that. Okay. I think we're in a clear. I think we're getting a full clear here, folks. Is my upgrade on here? I did upgrade this ability finally where I can target, I can get around taunt, but I don't think it's on there for Grand Arena. All right, let's go. I got you, Furf, man. Thank you. He doesn't have the stealth on Spy. That's just such a mistake. I could bring out Slave 1 right now and just end this. Like this. Ah, there's a breach missing. Because if you bring out Slave 1 and they all have breach, then you launch Seismic Charge immediately. There we go. This is a full clear in Carbonite 3. Don't get these all the time. It's nice to get a full clear in Carbonite 3. Especially when he's got so many more relics than I have, you know? I'm just going to auto this. Let me write down First Man's ally code here. I think one of the interesting things that's going to happen with these new quests coming out, I think that it's going to, I think it's going to make rosters more diverse. Rosters have really become very homogenous since Lightspeed bundles. Like every roster is the same, trying to do the same stuff. Very rarely do you get something different. I think with the quests that they're putting out and the Lightspeed tokens, there's a lot of different paths you can take to do that. Hey Atlas, what's up? Hey Keener, how you doing? Venom, are you out there? Venom, are you out there? Let me switch accounts here. Make sure to like and subscribe, everybody. Let's do the lurker shout out. If you are lurking today on YouTube or on Twitch, if you are lurking, let me know that you're lurking. Give me a big L in chat, and I will give you a shout out on stream. I love to shout out my lurkers because without you, we don't have a channel. And some of you, it's funny. You might have been watching for years, and then all of a sudden you pipe up with a comment. I'm like, look at this, it's a new name, but you've been there the whole time. All right, lurking today, we've got hey, Capathon. We've got Marcus Robbie, Caladan, Danny, Sage of Six Paths, Owaza, Bjerre, hey, Crazy Dude, 9396, Din, Jarn, Inspector IP, Brazzy Nubs, Shrevets Goaty. We got Mr. Oyster, Brett, Jacob, on your way to London. Black Falcon, Noah Relly, Hero Snipe, Nate Dog, Frylock, Daniel Sec, T-Sad, Kai, C4 Raffy, Dark Stanley, Matthew Cillian, Simulation, AJ, Robert Golden, Captain Relic Delta, Dung Beetle, sorry. Ben, LAXS, Natus is out there lurking. Thank you for watching. I appreciate that. Twitch, Oofamixmy, CT555, Average J out there lurking, everybody. Good to see you guys today. Michael, if you want to talk about ships to farm, you know, that's a really broad question. Every roster is different. I suggest you join my Discord. There's a lot of people on there who can have conversations, or ask chat. Ask chat right now. What are the best ships to farm is such a broad question. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into it. I have multiple videos on that. I've got multiple farming guides. We talk about things like this on the channel all the time. It's great, but just what are the best ships to farm is not a narrow conversation. That is a long and in-depth conversation that requires a lot of nuance and discussion. Chat would probably be willing to talk over it with you, so let chat talk over it with you. If you have any Masters members and I missed you, there's your intro, my friends. Good to see you all. And we're getting raided. Oh my goodness. Sensory overload. Sensory overload. The mighty Captain Frost. Good to see you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for the 6 Mighty Captain Frost, folks. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Let's take a look at this Kyber Grand Arena. One more win gets me into Kyber 1 again. I'm back and forth and back and forth. That's right, Bread Guy. I still stream. So you were watching Lego Star Wars battles. No Hondo. All the Datacrons.
What is your opinion about the Acolyte?
The Acolyte sucks. For the first couple of episodes, I remember telling my son, it's just kind of meh. It's not like adding or subtracting anything to Star Wars. It's just a show, and it's whatever. I didn't really, you know, I wasn't really enjoying it or not enjoying it. It was just kind of whatever. But the further and further it went on, it just messed with a lot of stuff. I mean, you throw Plagueis in there, and then you throw Yoda in there at the end. And just his story didn't make any sense. Like, there was so much to it that didn't make any sense. And the stranger was obviously the stranger. I mean, I knew that guy was somebody. So, it just wasn't it was not a good show. We actually rewrote the show here on stream. We spent about an hour on a stream one time kind of giving our ideas to rewrite the show. Oh, Bog, thanks for the sub. I don't know why they couldn't have just been Night Sisters. I don't know why. You know, why not? Why not just make them Night Sisters? We already have witches. We already have, you know, just make them Night Sisters. They exist. It would have been, people would have been engaged in that already. And then, I don't know. There should have been a lot more exploration into the origin of the twins. And if they had made the twins like a product of Plagueis, or Plagueis discovered them and he was acting like, he should have been part of the show. Maybe Plagueis sends the stranger to go find out what these twins are. I can't remember everything we wrote, but we rewrote the show, and they just screwed it. It was just a screwed show, man. Durzo's lurking. So yeah, kind of. I think the idea of exploring the Jedi taking children from people, that's interesting. I think the idea of exploring something pre-Anakin where the Force conceived somebody was interesting. I think the idea of exploring the High Republic era, I guess that's what it was, and young Yoda would be interesting. I think the idea of Plagueis is interesting. I think the extra witches was dumb. Again, you've already got witches in the lore. Just use the ones you've got. I thought all the setup of the show, it just, when you would hear Leslie Headland talking about it, she just was approaching it from a really weird space. Like, I don't know. They've just kind of lost the plot. Hopefully we can start getting it back. I don't think Mando and Grogu is going to be some big change to the entire Star Wars universe. Maybe they do something that's drastic, but I just hope we can start getting back to having fun adventures that we can engage in. Instead of, I don't know what Acolyte was. I don't know what that was. What was I gonna do? Let's pull a mod score for our opponent. 786-431-312. All right, 7.93, 16.8. What am I at these days? 912-322-845. These days, I am at 7.2150. Oh, I hit the 15 number. Nice. I need to update that. Let's get that updated. 7.21, 15.06. You guys can't see this. Sorry, you couldn't see that. Ooh, my mod score went up big time. I went up a full point on my top 110 mods. I've been working on it. You've been working on it. Where does that put me now? What's my galactic power? 12,305,554. Okay, so at 12.3 million, 15.06. Still, I'm still struggling. I mean, this line is my life. The moment that I separate myself from this running average line is the moment I throw a big giant party and give away a bunch of stuff. I'm telling you, it is hard. It is hard, man. I've been spending hundreds on mods and everything. Disney has neglected the older public in the stupidest way possible. Everybody wants older public content, and Disney refuses to do it. I don't understand. Although, they would probably trash it and turn it into garbage. So I don't know, you know. I'll say it one more time. They're going to play some Grand Arena. By the way, Venom, are you out there? Say hello if you're out there, Venom. I need to apologize to you, please. Please, Venom, say something. All right. I will say it for the 1,000th time. And I think we're getting away from this. I think we're starting to get away from the idea that art, in specific, you know, movies and shows that we watch, we're taking stuff that already existed and trying to modernize it, right? We want Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, to reflect what the audience looks like today. We want Acolyte to reflect what the audience looks like today. Why is that the goal? Just tell a good story and make a diverse cast. That's it. We don't need speeches about it. You don't need to tell us, you know, oh, we want to take Lord of the Rings and make it look like... Don't tell us, just tell a good story. Cast a diverse group of people. That's all that's all. I don't need you to tell me why you're casting it. I don't need it. Rogue One, Cassian, we love these shows and movie. We love them. Tell a good story, make a diverse cast. Those are not this. This is just something you do on the side. This is the focus. Tell a good story. The casting is back. Tell a good story. Stop telling us that your goal is to make a diverse cast. That's not the focus. It doesn't work that way. This is not your focus. This is not your focus. This is your focus. I think we're getting away from it. I think we're going to get away from it here immediately. I think it's slowly happening, cultural-wise. Generally, it is happening. But it's just been so stupid that the main goal was diversity. No, you're entertaining people. Entertain us. There you go. Well, older public, I mean, Revan is a white guy, Basil is a woman, Jolie Bendo is a black guy. I mean, I'm not super familiar with older public lore and stuff. I mean, but you know, I don't know, just, you just gotta mess with everything. How much do I think Relic Delta Piet will affect Executor? Zero. Zero. The Relic Delta only applies to character game modes. It doesn't apply to the Executor. I have truckloads of mod content. Atlas got a whole playlist. Go check it out. Yeah, here we are now. Just entertain us. You can do all of... You can do all... you can accomplish all of your casting goals, and you can help You can help little girls see somebody like them on a screen and realize that they could be the hero. You could do that. You could do that. Jyn Erso did that, and we all loved the movie. You can have Hispanic boys looking at a Star Wars movie and seeing the hero and saying, I can be that guy. We saw that. That's Rogue One. That's Cassian. And you can tell a great story at the same time. It's just when the focus is just on making sure everything's diverse and representative, it's just crap. Tell a story. Tell that the story is first. That's it. That's it. I'm a Nirvana. I mean, I'm not I wouldn't say I'm like a Nirvana aficionado, but I mean, I graduated college in 1994. So, you know, I mean, what do you want? I'm more of like a Beatles fan than anything else. This doesn't look too difficult. What does that Eidenkron do? I have a feeling Wampa doesn't work against this. Still doesn't look that scary. Did Ahsoka have Ezra? Yes. Oh, and then, okay, there's more. Sorry, I have more to say about this. And then, like, acting like there's never been a female act like Jennifer Lawrence at one point said something like that she had to want to be the first female action star lead. And you're like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I mean, you're about 40 years too late for that. I mean, Linda Hamilton she was the lead in the Terminator. Yeah, in the original Terminator movie, she was the lead. The Terminator is the bad guy. And you had Sigourney Weaver in Alien and Aliens. I mean, come on. Stuff was done way before you, J-Law. Now, I like Jennifer Lawrence movies, much the next guy, but anyway, I think we're getting past all that as a society. I think there was some. I honestly believe that like COVID played into all. There's a whole lot of factors in all this. We're moving on from that as a society, moving on to just, you know, the talent rises to the top. We're gonna tell good stories, and if we can get back to that, and you can see it in gaming right now too. If you look outside of like mobile gaming and you look at like games that people are playing now on Steam and everything, it's the small indie games that are just making good games. Like their focus is just to make a good game, not to make it representative and tell great stories. But their just focus is making great games. People are tired of, you know, these AAA games coming out that cost the studio $100 million to make or whatever. The games that rise to the top are the games that one guy sat there for 6 months and just grinded it out and made a game. Those are the... And I think we're going to start to see a lot of that simplification come now if we can somehow find a way to simplify our government. All right. Gaming does... I agree with you, Mystic Mac. I am not a Biggie and Tupac aficionado. That is not the case. Okay, I'm not super worried about... Now, that's interesting. GK up there is interesting. That's going to keep... Where is it here? Whenever another ally is critically hit, if General Kenobi's live, they gain critical hit immunity for 1 turn, and he taunts for 1 turn. That's a problem with her inspiration there, so we'll have to deal with that. Let's clear the bottom off, and then we'll come back to the top, and we'll see what we got to use up there. So I'm going to go ahead with Leia here. A Sorticron, I don't think that really does a lot for that team. I think I can just select Leia, right? I got this team. Okay. Think how many phenomenal stories, games have told, movie quality level got? Yeah. All right, hang on. But what I'm saying right now is I think games are out of control with the stories. And I think we're starting to move past that where people just want to play games instead of all the extra stuff. Can I stun him? Yes. All right. Can I remove her turn meter? Yes. And stun her. I think Drogon's just about to one-shot your boy over there. And he is. No! Where's all my damage? Are we here again? Hold on a second.
But no damage.
Where was all my damage? Did I need to have the net on him to make that work? I was trying to keep her stunned. That was... Is Venom on stream? I want to talk to Venom if you're out there. I'm going to ask this entire time. I owe Venom an apology. This isn't going great. No, don't do that. That almost got him. Come on, come on, come on. Give me a turn, turn, turn. I need a turn from somebody here. Just a turn. Oh, that'll do it. The net 50%. I was my mistake then. I made that mistake. Thank you. Oh. Just do that. She's gonna revive. Do this. It's when I try to get cheeky that bad things happen, you know? I need to move this along here. Okay. That's called moving it along. That's called moving it along. Alligal has made the stream! I will say this, it's very interesting to me how different Kyber 1 and Kyber 2 are. Just the fact that you cross that line, things get very different in this game. It's really interesting. All right, let's look up some teams here. Yeah, I do think R9 and the Poncho Bros will be more accessible. I don't know if it's a ton more accessible, but it's definitely going to be more accessible. I live in a state of denial, Atlas Kenobi. All right, let's see here. Venom, are you out there? Let's look up teams here. So, Qui-Gon, Reva. I need to find the right team for that. And then Iden with the Kron. That's not what I wanted. And let's do that. I'm going to get that Kron on there. Can't type. Well, that was pretty far down. Why wasn't that showing up? All right. Sith Eternal seems like way overkill. These all feel like overkill. Gas. I'm just going to use gas against her. That just seems like a team that doesn't bother me. Wampacron still works. Only once. I'm going to use gas there. Okay, now let's look up... I know I got to look this up, but I do. Gungans against Qui-Gon. Yep, that's the way to go. And then, what was our other team? Reva. This is the team that you just have to make sure you don't F around with. I want to save my Ufus. Treya doesn't do very well here. Phoenix with Geobird Alpha instead of Kanan is pretty good. Still scares me. See, there's a lot of fails on this. Lord Vader's 70%. You suck. Lord Vader, you suck. I think I'm going to try the Phoenix with Geobird Alpha. Because I want to save the rest of these teams. I don't know, man. Alright. Let's do that one first so I can crash out right here in front of God and everybody. Does anybody know Venom who was on the stream last time? Only Relic 3. We'll see. We're going to do this. I'm not going to hold back here. Kind of need some offense, though. I'll go with that. See what happens. Well, that's not so bad. It's the brute. I was already scared. I put that on the Brute Alpha. I don't know if that was the way to go. I'm going to launch these staggers. Didn't really hit any of them. Basics are bad here. Basics are bad. We don't want to be launching basics. I need to hit that stagger. There we go. That was important, actually. I needed to stagger and get rid of Nine Sisters turn meter. That was a big deal what just happened right there. A big deal. What'd you miss yesterday? Nothing yesterday. 2 days ago, I was a complete jerk on stream. I was in a bad mood. And I was kind of mean to Venom out there, and I need Venom to come back on the stream so I can apologize in person. I was just not in a good place. I think that my changes at the workplace, my real job, like the stream started and somebody asked, how's work going? I'm like, well, don't talk to me about work. I don't want to talk about work. I want to talk about Galaxy of Heroes. And I think the daylight savings time threw me off. And then Venom was asking questions that I'd already answered like multiple times, and I just was a jerk. So I'd like to get Venom in here to chat so I can apologize to Venom directly. I mean, I'm doing it publicly now, but that's different than if they're here. So if anybody knows Venom, I looked in Discord. There were people that had Venom in their names, but weren't really specifically that. This is over, by the way. This is working just fine. So yes, I would like to get Venom on stream and apologize to Venom if anybody knows Venom. That's Venom with an O, a 0 instead of an O. I could probably auto this at this point. Yeah, I don't. We're gonna talk about the Lightspeed token options here pretty soon. I think I laughed at your dumb joke, Atlas. Will this work in 2 weeks with Delta? I guess it depends on what relic levels your characters are at. If you're within 3, you may be okay. It's when you get to that magic 4 range that it gets a little more difficult. So relic levels are going to matter. We're definitely going to have to spend some time on our account adding some relic levels to our characters for sure. Well, this is kind of pain. We're getting through it, but it's taking forever. And a day. Auto. You might be right. It might have been Falco. Well, is Falco out there or Ven? I think it's Falco. I think you're right, Biggs. Good call. Biggs is all over me being a jerk. Falco, are you out there? I need to talk to Falco. Was it? Yeah, it was Falco because these are the people I find. Like Falcon 11 and Alex Nunez, but I couldn't find anybody with the name Falco in my Discord, so it was Falco. Yep, Falco, if you're out there, I need to talk to you. Please, jump on. If anybody knows Falco, I would like them to get on stream, and if they're willing, and I can apologize to them in person. Yeah, but it was just too much. I was over the top, and I wasn't... I don't know. Anyway. Do that. Unpopular opinion, you're excited for the update? Robert Golden, everyone's excited for the update. I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like you're actually just trying to, like, say, like, give yourself more credit than you did. Everybody's excited about the update. So far, this doesn't look very good. Like, gas was a pretty high counter here. Like 90%? But it's not going very well at all. Like, can I even get off Aiden here? If I take her out once, does she stop taunting? That would be nice. Oh, she just dies. Oh, she can't revive. I am telling you guys, I have not farmed gas in so long in this game that I continuously forget that when he takes someone out, they can't revive. I continuously forget that. Actually, I don't want Range Trooper here. Okay, there we go. Let's do this. You watched my video about everyone's... That's not what that video was about. There were like a couple people saying negative stuff. I have not made a video about everyone saying negative stuff about the update. I made a video that looked at about 20 comments and 2 of them were negative. So it's unfortunate that's the way you read that or watched it. Everyone's excited for this update. There are a few people that aren't. All right, so here my kingdom for Falco in stream. All right, here we're using the Gungans. The Gungans? Are they on defense? Yeah, they're on defense. I gotta find a different team. Now, this is a place where I have been using C, and it's easy because it doesn't work over there if there's a Galactic Legend. And for C, I use this Grand Inquisitor Kron because it's got the most health. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, everyone has access to the new quests. It's not a limited thing. Cracked Helmet Vader looks a lot of fun. Crack Vader. Does Sith Eternal knock down their protection, or is that because he's got deceived on there? You bought the Lightspeed bundle? Well, that Lightspeed bundle hasn't been out for a little while, has it? Did they? They didn't release it recently, did they? Sith Eternal is such a garb. Look at this. He's barely hanging out against these guys. How many accounts, Obog? We got our main account here. We're playing Kyber. We got our free-to-play account that's 6 months old. I'm going to start... I'm always running a third account that's doing something fun and unique and interesting. Quadme, Night Sisters, and Trench. All right, so... I'm going to Kylo the Rey team. I don't really have a great... Alright, health, tenacity, crit, they're both the same. Armor penetration, crit damage, offense, tenacity, protection. Health, tenacity, crit damage, armor penetration. Health isn't really gonna... Well, health will be great for crew. Alright, let's do that. Oh, yeah, the music is low. Sorry, Durzo. Yeah, we did one of our big collabs earlier today, and I had to keep playing with the sound because everybody's volume is different. Thanks, Durzo. You're the first person to notice it. It was low. It was low. Thank you. Does that help you get through the workday? All right. He's just got to go. He's so annoying. Back to you. Stun this guy. Okay. Shock all around. Okay. Swipey swipe. Okay. So crazy, dude. I think I'm okay this first time. Doing this just to load the ult. Okay, we got the ult loaded. Let's go ahead and stun Cal. I'm gonna wait. We're gonna lose some here. Oh, we didn't lose anybody because... Oh, hang on. I can never remember how Darkside Ray's thing works. All right, now we're talking. Let's go. Let's go, Supreme Leader Kylo Ren. Siphon the crap out of this. Yes, now we lost somebody. She's annoying. And that's all there is to it. Throw that ult. There we go. Now we're talking. Not super pretty, but we're getting the job done. There we go. All right. Okay. Up here, I'm thinking CLS. We can get to Scavenger Ray. We can get Scavenger Ray pretty quickly there with CLS. Let's do Lord Vader first. I still think Bo-Katan works, even with the bonuses up there. Wonder how this will look without the Rolocron. You learned a hard lesson. So the deal with Maz Kanata is 3v3, she's the Lord Vader killer. 5v5, if you have Smee, she can do it, but without Smee, it's not happening. No. Do some work. That's some work. Come on. Ah! Just in time. Come on. Okay, now. Over here. No. Now we got it. Out. Auto. Alright. She is the Lord Vader killer. Let me look these guys up. What do I have left? I've got Lord Vader. I've got Luke. I've got Bane. I have CLS. I have Maz. I got my Ufus. I got a lot of stuff, but let's make sure we do this right. I've got Quad May. A lot of things kill Jedi Master Mace Windu. One of them I think is CLS, but that would also work up here. Let's plan this out. Excuse me. And Scavenger Ray, and she's got the Scavenger Ray Kron. Okay, what do we got here? This is gonna be not CLS. Traditional Night Sisters is still a big win here, and that might be what I go with. Could also use Jedi Master Luke, no surprise there. Great Mothers would work. Okay. Next up, we've got Mace Windu. I think this is CLS, if I remember right. I may not be remembering right. I am not remembering right. Hold on. Traya. And I still got Jedi Master Luke. Or Lord Vader here. Wouldn't be a bad choice. All right, and then we've got Queen Amidala. I'm just going to Bane that. And what else do we have in the back? Kassar, thank you for the sub. Trench and Great Mothers. Great Mothers, Sealess is 62%. What is Jedi Master Luke here? Sucks. This might be where I use Lord Vader. Feels like so much overkill, though. I'm gonna use Lord Vader there. And then Trench. I don't know. A lot of stuff can kill Trench. Wampacron is 56%. I don't know if that's worth trying. What's this lineup here? Just the regular one. I'm going to use Great Mothers there. Okay. We got our plan. Let's execute the plan. I'm going to go with... We'll start with the cheap teams, I guess. Let's go Trey against Mace Windu. Going pretty good, Mr. Chase, PhD. And here we just need survivability, health, crit avoidance. That looks like a solid Datacron. I've only got 5 battles left. %, health. Let's use this. And defense. All right. Is Falco out there? I'm looking for Falco today. Falco is owed an apology from me, so I'm looking for Falco. If anybody knows Falco, I would appreciate you asking them to join stream or maybe DM me or something, because I owe them an apology from the other day. I was not in the best of places, unfortunately. He's not doing so well. Probably should be targeting this, though. That was a good amount of damage there. If Savage gets a turn... Like right here? No. Yep. Doink. Not the Rock Me Amadeus singer, no. I'm actually gonna do this. Because I was already deep into Mace Windu there. Kind of like not a lot of great stuff, not a lot of good shorts material here, you know, guys? I don't know. Why am I over there? Auto. Yes, correct perception. That's what I said. Worst legendary by a long shot. BB-8 is a legendary. The Chimera is a legendary. I don't know if it's the worst legendary by a long shot. Is he good in Territory Wars? Who's using him in Territory Wars? Is Mace Windu good in Territory Wars? I'd like to know. Alright, that's done. Let's go down to the bottom. Before I use Jedi Master Luke. Oh, he's going. What's going on? We're in process. Okay, get back over here. Okay, I'm gonna go down here and I'm gonna bane this. Because that's what you do. Health again. 70% health. I don't need the Jawas for anything. And offense, and crit avoidance, and armor penetration. I like that quite a bit. You don't have Jocasta, and he beats Great Mothers. Yay. I think Jedi Master Mace Windu has, generally speaking, been a large disappointment to the community. I can concur. I agree with that. Concur with that. I mean, people are saying he's good in TW, he's not good in TW, but I just think, generally speaking, people have been very disappointed with the performance of Mace Windu. Babu Frick as a resistance lifter? That'd be fun. We definitely did not get more resistance in First Order for the 10-year anniversary, did we? Still only 65 banners. Okay, and then this is going to be Lord Vader. What am I looking for? Clone Trooper. And here we want protection. That's pretty good. That's 37. That's not exciting protection. Do I still have that Darth? I still have this, though. Let's just use this. Even then the raid is kind of lackluster. I think Jedi Master... Well, the thing is, though, the thing that should be said, like, lots and lots and lots of people farmed the clones, and the clones are, you know, 2/3 of the farm for Jedi Master Mace Windu, right? So you got the clones there, then it only needs 2 more characters, so it's not that difficult of a farm, but he's not that good of a character either. I concur. I don't find the new BB to be great in GAC. Every time I've got him, I don't think I've failed to that team yet, unless I was, like, out of options. You can beat the new Bad Batch with lots of stuff. Ah, I thought that might get her. That got her. And auto. Ah, Scorch! That was not great for my banners. Let's see how it's going. So he hasn't failed yet. I don't think. Nope, not yet. You might be looking at a banner situation. Going after Hondo right now. We're going to go back here and do Trench with Great Mothers. Great Mothers is on defense. I need a different team for Trench. I should be able to find it. I can use Ufu's. Regular, original Starkiller team. Let's do this. Original Starkiller team is 92%. Let's make sure that Kron is on there. Let's not mess around with this. Okay, with the Kron, Ufu's 100%. I think I'm just going to do that. So the Scavenger, I've got Scavenger Ray, I think. I think we'll go Ufu's here, and then CLS is 100. Oh, no, that's the temporary team. I think this is the team. I don't need it up top. Falco, are you out there? Another call for Falco. Falco, are you out there? Please let me know, Falco. I'd like to apologize to you. Scavenger Ray, Kron. You know what's interesting about the update, guys, is our third round of Grand Arena, I think, will it be played with the update? With Relic Delta? I don't know. I think it should be. Because the update is coming on the 18th. That's a Tuesday. Going with the Raycron. Let's go. Well, don't target her. Target somebody else. Give me a turn. What? Come on! Stop! I need her to get a turn. Oh, wow. That was kind of huge. I want her to get... She's fun. I want Ray to get a turn because she's fun. Get him. Finish him, please. One more. Thank you. She's not going to get a turn. Fill up her health. And he's in damage. She gets a turn with no specials, and he's in damage immunity. Thanks for nothing. And he's still in damage immunity, so hold on. Caitlyn loves a new Bad Batch. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody loves what they love. The heart wants what... No, no, no! No! The game froze. I'm going to lose on banners. No! No! The game is completely frozen. I'm going to lose on banners. Come on! No! This is... Come on! I can't even click on the auto now. I can't click on anything. I can't click on auto. I can't click on the turn meter thingy. It's completely frozen. I can't de-auto. I can't do anything. We're waiting. We're gonna wait and see if something unlocks. But I can't click on characters. I can't click on the turn meter bar. I cannot unclick auto. Refresh internet. It's not my internet. You guys are talking to me right now. I'm streaming. It's not my internet. Atlas, you win the stream again. On accident this time. If you can see me, it's not my internet. Something to do with Sears special and damage me? Like, did she try to launch the special? Oh my god, you guys. If I lose on banners, I'm not resetting my internet. The whole stream will drop. It's just, no. No. God dang it. Seriously, if I lose this on banners, I'm not going to be a happy camper. No. Aussie? Aussie gets a 10-second timeout. For even trying to get me to do that. Aussie gets a 10-second timeout. You can't log back in? You think it's the server? So then maybe my opponent is hosed. No, it's not keyboard. I look, it's not even like finishing. It's not doing anything. I don't want to press forfeit. Blow on it like a cartridge. Then stack another game on top of it. Hang on. I need to change that banner on the old shorts feed. Just gotta close the game. Can I even close the window? Looks like it's trying to close. I need to end the EA here. If I lose this on banners, no, it's gonna forfeit. It's gonna forfeit. It's going awfully slow. Let me get that new banner in there for the shorts feed here. I know that because I put that banner up there from time to time. Hold on. Okay. Mr. Chase PhD is making it rain. It's green, everybody. Let's see what's going on. Make it green. Ugh. If I lose on banners, I'm gonna be a very unhappy customer. Very unhappy. Very unhappy. Health, armor protection, crit damage, defense. I think this is the way to go. Very, very... I will be very unhappy if I lose this on banners because of that. Golly. That was frustrating, dude. That's a lot of buffs. Yoda taking care of Dooku again. Now Dooku's gone. He's not gone yet. Wow. More damage, guys. Really? Okay. Get rid of Trench. Have I killed Newt once yet? We'll find out here in a second. Yep. Now he's got Django to get a turn. Let's just run basics till he gets a turn and comes out of that damage immunity. Probably could have just not put Shock T out there. He's still in damage immunity? Come on. Jango Fett just dragging things out, man. Just dragging it out. There's just no call for this. All right, here we go. Spread these out. Just give the offense and everybody assist. Get some of that protection back. Smack him hard. And this. Oh, I thought that would do it. All right. Jango Fett is annoying. Jango Fett is annoying, it's true. Alright. If I lose on banners because the game locked up, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed. Do I need the full squad out here? Do I need Genet Revan or not? Honestly, it doesn't matter. Right now, the banners are dependent on... Man. That'll be Hermit Yoda. I'm gonna run this one. Did he have a Kron on there? I can't remember if he did. Let's get her out. Okay, and there's one. He's the only one I can target. Let's do this. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I could have run it without Jedi Knight Revan, but... No, not exactly, Mr. Chase. So, I think Spider Legs Maul is supposed to go with the Acolytes, and Broken Helmet Vader is supposed to go on the Palpatine team. I'm gonna be extremely, very, very pissed if I lose this on banners because the game timed out. Okay. He's got his Houndstooth up here. That's interesting. Still think my Profundity will wax it. So there's no Houndstooth on his Executor fleet. I haven't done this counter in a month of Sundays. Actually, I'm going to do this. Is why I haven't done it. I can't believe I'm behind on banners because of the game froze. One down. No Houndstooth, so I know it's not coming. Okay. I think it's a mistake to show the Houndstooth on another team on defense. It wouldn't have changed anything I did here. But now that I see it on the Malevolence, it just makes me know what's out there. I don't know. Maybe I'm just whistling Dixie. There we go. All right. You don't need, I mean, if you're going to be the Executor, all you need is those 4 ships and it's done. I don't even want to look at what's going on up there right now. Okay, so... Executor here. And home 1 mirror. On the home 1 mirror. He hasn't dropped at all, Lord Bane. No, he has 0 drops. 0. And when I say 0, I mean 0. Okay. You failed this battle somehow? That's weird. Look at Houndstooth just tanking it like a beast. A little bit more to go here.
all too easy.
Okay. And we're done. Okay, now I've had my best luck here with Home One Mirror. I don't know if Chimera still works at all. This is how I've been running it. I don't think... I need the Phantom and the Ghost. I need to... I'm gonna have to save some banners here somewhere. Let's go. Let's go banner light here. Oh, sorry, Shorts Feed. I still got you blocked. I apologize. Sorry, Shorts Feed. You were blocked on that. Okay. Let me bring out the B1. Or the B-Wing. Too many names or too many similarities. Now, they bring out their B-Wing and they get all their turns first, which is always annoying, but I can't control it. Should target a B-Wing there. See, he gets his turn, then he's going to get a bunch of turns. Oh, no, it's not happening. Usually they get all... Let's see what happens here. Does he get to go all first? No. That's new. Usually they go all first and I go second. Ugh. Let's make sure it's dead. Okay. Then over to here. Okay. This Falcon Crest goes first. This... I could have just left off, I could have even left off Biston there and got some more banners. Alright. I did what I could. Let's see how he's doing. I'm sure he's clean. He didn't really put a lot on defense, so he's got a lot of teams for offense. He's got his Leviathan and his Profund. I'm gonna lose on these. I'm gonna lose on banners. If it's more than 30 banners, I would have lost anyway. Oh my god, you guys. I am really frustrated right now. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Why haven't I maxed out all the battles? If you buy the hyperdrive bundle, you don't need to max out all the battles. You can go into them and just sim them. And I can sim this. It's 0 stars and I can sim it. If you buy the hyperdrive bundle, you don't have to do that. All right. Let's do these 2 reviews. Ben Tedesco and Furfman, are you still here? We'll get your reviews knocked out, and then I'm going to take a quick little bio break. And we'll see how our opponent's doing out there. I think he's probably going to beat us because of the game froze on me. That's a good number. I think we're probably going to lose because the game froze. Ben Tedesco. There he is. Wasn't that the secretary's name on Mrs. DePesto? Mrs. DePesto. Or Miss DePesto on Moonlighting. FF30, Le Plan Cursi. We got Executor, Bronzian 3. We got the new Bad Batch. We were just discussing that in chat. Let's go pull the mod score. Let me change the message here. $4 million. For normal, there's no requirement. You just got to beat easy. Okay. Mod score. Mod score for Ben Tedesco is 6.59, 8.65. Squad GP 2.71. This is going to be a nice mod score. Squad GP 2.71. There's the front page, everybody. Guess that galactic power. Stand up and stretch out a little bit. Benjamin Gillespie. Ally code. You'll be after the bio break, Ben. Gotcha. What do you mean next, please? You're after Furfman. 242 983. How's that voting going right now? Looks like it's going to be Nooch too many accounts versus Nooch too short for a stormtrooper. That's going to be the contest here for the name on the new account. I think I know it's going to win. You guys have problems. Whichever spot is next. All right, folks, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look at the galactic power on the account. It is 4.866 million. Nope, Twitch is going to be a little bit short on that. 4.3, 4.3, 4.732 from Heroes. 4.8 from Mystic Mac. Mystic Mac got it first. Sorry, Caden, you're too late. By the way, guys, I'll kind of give the little hint again. Generally speaking, the galactic power will be 2 times this squad GP minus 15 to 20%. So it'll be 80 to 85% of 2 times the squad GP. That's generally how it works. And if you want to, like, play the game right and you don't know what you're doing, watch the people who are getting close and maybe Price is right them the next time. That might be a strategy for you. All right, let's get that mod score registered first. 6.59. Oh, let's pull the, hang on. Okay, so we kind of got this pulled up right here. We're gonna keep track of all these scores for future purposes. All right, so we did this one back. This was kind of during the free view era. Did you get a free view before, Ben? Or was that just a previous review? 6.59, 8.65, huge improvements. You're all over the mods. You are all over the mods. 4866124. That's not what I wanted to do. And then we're gonna keep this mod queue and mod quality, gear quality. You're at 4.32, 2.46. All right. No. Okay, so there we are right there. 4.8 million, 8.65. That's a nice mod score. In fact, it's right there on the chart. That is one of the highest mod scores. It's the 3rd highest mod score below 5.65. It's just a really good mod score. Really nice mods, Ben. Nice job. Let's take a look. You mentioned some stuff you were doing. That was a while ago. We got Executor. If I lose that Grand Arena, I'm going to be mad. If I lose it by 31 points, then I lost. If I lose it by like 25 points, anything under 30, then I won. Not much here. TIE Defender would be a big add there, but it goes well with TIE Interceptor mostly. We got a full fleet here. How's this performing for you with your low gear Bad Batch? Are you using this like with endurance to kill some executors? I guess everybody's low gear though. Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, you're gonna get a bunch of these characters relic. I mean, you're gonna get. This is what you gotta start thinking about. So you're gonna get Anakin, Ahsoka, Mace Windu will be relic. You will get. I guess that's it. So I wouldn't relic those guys. I would just wait until you get those Lightspeed tokens, right? No, if you win on the first try, it's 30 banners. If you win on the first try, it's 30. It's a bonus of 30. No executive, but you can complete Splinter Fleets on defense. I can see that. Okay, we got this. I would be working on Malevolence right now. Yeah, you got this 7 stars. I'd definitely be getting that. My next stop would be to get this 7 stars. No Profundity. Now, you could use your Rebel Bundle to get Drogon if you wanted to. Maybe that would kind of take you toward Leia and Profundity. You could use it for Radis. It's fine, Krish. I'm not gonna. It'll be fine. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No Galactic Legends. We do. I think you said. Hold on a second. Hold on. I see Peridia Pals. How about them apples? How about Peridia Pals? Okay, 20. That sounds right. Nice Peridia Pals. Poncho Bros, Relic 7, please. Do that to compliment your Peridia Pals. Now, did you say you're going after Great Mothers here? So are you going after Balin's Skull? I do think it's a great crime against the game if you're going for Great Mothers and not going for Balin Skull. It's just 2 more characters. You already got Beskar Mando. Is he required for Balin Skull? I don't think he is. Merrick and Shin Hati. I mean, if you're going to do Great Mothers, you should do Merrick and Shin Hati and go get Balin Skull. That's one note of mine. If you're going for Profundity, now have you bought any bundles? I don't think there's any bundles on here. I already got Adrad Relict. So yeah, with your Rebel token, you know, see... The profundity requirements. All right. Radis, he's a Kyrtech character. Cassian is pretty cheap. Anything that's like old legacy characters, Cassian, Dash Rendar would be something good for you. Is he going to be available? I don't think he's available in any of these tokens. No, you won't be able to get Dash Rendar. Maybe Mon Mothma. You bought the cam bundle because you're not. Yeah, nobody plays Geo Lightspeed. Nobody. It's so overtuned. It's crazy. I would get Mon Mothma with that Rebel if you're going for Profundity, because the Rebel one comes up relatively quickly. Actually, no, it's the first one. I would grab Mon Mothma to go towards your Profundity farm if you're not going to buy a Profundity bundle. Profundal, we might call that. So that's where, for your roster, that's where I would spend that. You gotta use that Cairo somewhere else? Well, I understand that. One thing I will say, Mon Mothma is one of the heavy there are a few characters that require more Kyrotech than other characters. Mon Mothma is one of them. Baby Yoda eyes!
623x795 by 824.
Gotcha. Again, we got a review for Furfman. Furfman and Ben Tedesco requested at the beginning of the stream. So I'm going to do those, and I'm going to take a little bio break, and then we'll get these new ones done. Thanks, Baby Yoda eyes. So that's the thing about Mon Mothma, that you just take that into consideration, is she needs 500 Kairos. Other characters like Dash Rendar only need 400. So, and you've already got Admiratus Relic. So that's just one consideration of Mon Mothma. She needs 500 Kairos. You don't have to do it. It's up to you. Dash Rendar is not a rebel. You can skip 400 Kairos like Kyle Katarn. Yeah, oh, absolutely. Oh, you've already spent some. Ah, that's a good point. No, you're right. You're right. You're right. You've already spent... I see it. Okay. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. I gotcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down. Good thinking. I think you're on top of things. Now... Can you explain your new Bad Batch farming? I don't really understand where that fits in here. Is that just your fun side project? Explain yourself. Jedi Knight Luke there. Getting Jabba ready. The guild required it. That's a shame. Is it really doing that much for you in the raid? Maybe you don't have a lot of raid stuff. No, you don't. I made a whole video about your roster? You got the link? Like, is it a short or a whole video? If you've got it, send me that link. We'll watch it right now. And we'll see how far you've come. Put a date in here. Okay. I mean, I get it. You don't have a lot going on for the raid. I don't know if they made you farm Bad Batch or said you got to get a team for the raid. And you chose the Bad Batch. Tarkin at Gear 12, you can get this done on the first tier. It's kind of a little painful. I liked him. With Relic, it just gets done easily. Qui-Gon's not doing you really much there. I mean, I like your roster. It is time for you to get your Poncho Bros up. If you're working on Profundity, that's great. You need to get some Galactic Legends on here. And I know, you know, there are a lot of teams that beat Galactic Legends in different game modes, especially Grand Arena. But Galactic Legends are important. So you got Jedi Knight Luke. I would work my way to Jabba and Leia on this account. You can get your Balin Skull farming done. You can get your Poncho Bros done. And I would be working my way toward Leia and Jabba, Jabba and Leia on the account while you also do Profundity. That's what I'd be working on. A little Datacron farming never hurt nobody. We're waiting to see if Ben's can find the video that I made of his. I didn't remember if it was a full. I don't make a lot of full videos about rosters, so there must have been something going on. You know about GLs? I don't know if I should go for Revens and Treya or just go for Revens and GL with Treya coming later. You got Jedi Knight Luke. Go get Leia and Jabba. As far as return on investment, there's nothing in the game that touches. I mean, your mods are good already. They're gonna be great with Jabba on there and the Poncho Bros. Your mods will be through the roof. Leia and Jabba. I can't see the link. Can you DM me on Discord? It won't post on YouTube. What's the title of the video? Just tell me the title of the video. Hey, Caleb, what's up? Details, and we took about an hour out of the stream to talk about those details, the characters required, and everything that's going to go into it. And for sure, it looks like there's a lot of frustration in the community. I wanted to step back for a couple of days and really gather my thoughts and see what's going on before I tell you really what I think about this announcement and how it impacts our community and players in the game. And I've been through a bunch of these announcements, and I can tell you one thing about this before we get into. I've got 5. This is FF30's roster. I won't tell you his YouTube name, and he's in Le Plan QC. Okay, so this is a pretty new roster. It's 3.5 million. He farmed. I know what I'm going to talk about here. I'm going to talk about how they're forcing you to farm Bad Batch, aren't I? Do this. I'm going to talk about how they're forcing you to farm Bad Batch, and I didn't like that, right? The Executor, and this is a free-to-play, keep that in mind, new roster. We got an Executor. We got some really great farming going on here. A straight to Executor. We got a CLS team. We got some Geos. We got Imperial Troopers. We have a lot of Master Qui-Gon Omicron. We have a lot of really solid stuff going on in this roster. Well, this guy, what's his name again? FF30 up there? Slow down. FF30, yeah. So right now, FF30, from my understanding, is actually punching up with this guild, because I told you guys how to go find a great guild that actually is above where your roster sits, and FF30 went and did that. Got into a great guild that's doing Rise of the Empire territory battles. Congratulations to them. And they're doing the big... They may not be in Rise of the Empire, but whatever. He's in a good guild. 350 million, and he's only 3.5 million. That's punching up for sure. Now, the guild is actually requiring them to farm the new Bad Batch. As a person who has led guilds in the past, as a person who has taken a break from the game, multiple breaks from the game, and decided to come back and put less stress in my life by joining a guild that did not require farms, you know, encouraged but not required. Yeah, I don't like it. I still don't like it. Okay, so in the meantime, you've done a lot of other work on the account. I mean, you've got Jedi Knight Luke on the account. You've done a lot of work. The reason I don't like the requirement of the Bad Batch is because it's just not it's just not a great team. I know Caitlin loves it. But why not have you go get the clones, which at least leads to a legendary? The Bad Batch don't lead anywhere. Hey, is Falco out there? I'd like to talk to Falco if you're available. I'm going to keep asking because I want to apologize to that guy. So, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of that being a requirement. Just not a fan. Anyway, I like the account. Honestly, it's been fine, though. They're a good team and have helped me out since I'm on top of mods and stuff. It worked out, but if it wasn't, I would probably struggle. Ben, congrats on punching up on the guild. I get that punching up on a guild for you is worth it to go farm the Bad Batch. So congratulations. I really like your account a lot. I like your mods a lot. I think you got good. I mean, but if you're going for profundity, fine. I'm working on Jabba and Leia while I'm getting my Poncho Bros Relic 7. And I'd probably go and farm Balin since you've already got Great Mothers and Morgan Elsbeth kind of well along the way there. So that's the stuff I'm doing on the account. Great mods. Good job. Well done. Excellent. Nice job. We're going to do Furfman here, then I'm going to take a quick bio break. Pinned message, big brain guy. Pinned message. Excuse me. Furfman. Now that's a f sound with made two different ways in the name. Fur, F, and f, ph. Nice. Sithsplith. Furfman, Sithsplith. Sithsplith, Furfman. All right, we've got a Negotiator, we've got Supreme Leader Kylo, and with Carbonite 3. Interesting. 483 429 827. Okay, Furfman, 1.26, 1.58. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Look. This is what I'm talking about. 2.71 squad GP, 6 and 8. 2.45 squad GP, 1 and 1. 1.26, 1.58. The mods need work. There's the account, everybody. Guess the galactic power. All right, folks, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look. 4.002 million. Almost at exactly 4 million. Let's see here. 4.2 from Corey Spooner. 3.926 from North Mountain. $3.926 from North Mountain. Caden said 4 million flat. Caden said 4 million flat. Said it again. And that's a wiener. That's a nice, I mean, that's right on it. That's a nice guess. That's a nice guess. Let's get that mod score registered here. Let's get a overall health score too. All right, 1.26, 1.58. Nope, new account. Come on. And, oh, what's our health score here? 0.937, 3.22. And galactic power was 4002659. Okay. So at 4 million, it's a low mod score. 4 million, the average is going to be 2.6 for your top 110. So your mods are low. They're not atrociously low, but they're not good. So you need to work on your mods. You need to work on the mods. Let's get this timer started here. All right, we got Biggs. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. You're probably getting something done with this Home 1 fleet. Furf Man, say something. There he is. You pushed this week to make 4 million. Good job. Good job. Well, you've kind of slow-rolled fleets, generally speaking. So what's going to happen is you're going to get some Relic Galactic Republic characters like Anakin and Ahsoka. And you're going to get some Relic Bounty Hunters pretty soon. In, what, March or something? I would be farming pretty hard. 7 stars sitting. You already got those 7 stars. I'd be farming this Y-Wing pretty hard. You got some bad... Y-Wing and Marauder should be farmed in this account. You'll have Relic, Anakin, and Ahsoka here pretty soon. Been used with Negotiator? Yeah, well, you'll have these guys Relic here in the near future with the Lightspeed tokens, so I would be on Y-Wing and Marauder for sure. And this fleet needs to be farmed. Your Hyena Bomber and Vulture Droid. Those should both be farmed to make this a usable fleet. And you got something to work. You can work with this a little bit. I mean, why don't we have a 5-star Falcon? Or a 7. You should have a 7-star Falcon. You've got enough 7-star Rebel ships for it. Go get that 7-star Falcon. Left that behind. VD. Don't say VD. You guys are always trying to, you know, abbreviate things. Do not, just say Vulture Droid. Please just say Vulture Droid. Or V-Droid. I don't get, don't say VD. That's not good. Oh, we have no, oop, I'm on the wrong screen here. Sorry, guys, I lost the plot there. Yeah, don't say VD. Yikes. Working on bounty hunter ships for Falcon. Oh, it's a bounty hunter. I'm on, my brain's not working. I was on Chimera there. Okay. My brain's working. I hope you're farming Razor Crest in the Fleet Arena store, because right now you don't have Razor Crest. So I would be, you've got Kylo. You got, take your Poncho Bros to Relic 7. Relic 7, Relic 7. Get them up to Relic 7. They're not doing you any good where they are right now. You got a Darth Revan bundle, but not a Jedi Knight Revan bundle. You do have Jedi Knight Revan bundle. Okay, there's Jedi Knight Revan. Darth Revan. Darth Malak. Okay. The timer's gone here, isn't it? Shoot. I'm on going back and forth between screens, sorry. I get trying to buy Hyena Bomber Vulture Droid farmed. Work on your Executor. You need that Razor Crest, and bam, you'll get bam here in a few months. I'd be farming that Y-Wing. So 4 ships. Hyena Bomber, Vulture Droid, Galactic Republic, Y-Wing, and Marauder. That's what I'd be farming for ships. You're going to get your Phoenix here pretty soon, your Galactic Republic. You'll get some Bounty Hunters relic. So I would just wait on the Lightspeed tokens before you get all that activated. It's Poncho Bros at Relic 7 and start working your way toward Jedi Knight Luke, Jabba the Hutt, Leia Organa. That's what I think. You've got a lot of the side teams filled in now. And with all those Lightspeed tokens on this account, maybe you feed that into Leia Organa with Drogon and the Scout Trooper and etc. with those Lightspeed tokens. That's what I'd be looking at. And work on your mods. Your mods aren't, you know, they're just middling. Middling. Janet Luke, there you go. That's where you're right where you need to be. Okay, guys, I need to take a little bio break here. And what I'm going to do is we got Benjamin Gillespie, Baby Yoda Eyes, and Hans Solo coming up. Make a note here. Coming up with their reviews. And I'll do those when I get back here. And then we'll either take some more folks that are interested in reviews, or we will pull from the list of gifted reviews. But before I go here, you know what, guys? I'll let you know again. We're always letting you know this, but if you have not yet downloaded Raid Shadow Legends, I'm still having a ton of fun playing. I'm going to be here streaming Raid Shadow Legends tomorrow morning. I'm going to unlock Leonardo, and I'm going to finish my turtles. All 4 turtles will be completed here on stream tomorrow. So if you've not yet downloaded Raid Shadow Legends, use the QR code that's on screen. Use that QR code. Use the link I'm going to put into the chat right now. It's also in the description. You could download the game. You're going to get your first legendary will be free. See the pinned message, Curious Dad. Your first legendary will be free. And after that, you're going to get another legendary by entering the beginner code DEMONSLAYER. Demon Slayer. You'll get Tholin Foulbeard on your roster. He's been a huge carry for me early in the game. And I cannot recommend him high enough. So download. See, I need to walk. I need to take a little break. Give the voice a break. Give the feet a little action. QR code on screen, link in chat, link in description. Beginner Code Demon Slayer, 2 legendary characters. Tune in tomorrow morning. I'm going to get Leonardo done tomorrow morning on this channel. All my turtles will be testing out those turtles, having some fun. I'll be back here shortly with more roster reviews. Let's see if I can get this up here. Yep, more roster reviews after the break. I'll be back here shortly. All right, we're back. I needed some time there. Sorry, everybody. Hopefully everybody downloaded Raid Shadow Legends while I was out in the bathroom. You get the idea. All right. I lost Grand Arena. I would have lost anyway. He was clean. He did a good job. I'm still frustrated at that battle, but... am I surprised he got through? He had Leviathan, he had Profundity. Yeah. Anyway. Grand Arena's an L. I need to start looking for places. Yeah, 39 banners. I wasn't going to overcome that with one drop battle from the game freezing. So, the banner battle is something I'm going to have to work on for Kyber. I'll have to do some research. We'll continue to work on it and figure out our preferred method for getting banners done. We'll figure it out. We'll get it done. All right. Benjamin Gillespie. Benjamin Gillespie. 137-242-983. Ben Gilly. We got 1.94. We got 3.05. We got 4.45. We got the front page of Leia, Bronzium 2, and Executor. Guess the galactic power, everybody. All right, folks, the time is up and the guesses are in. Let's take a look. We are at 7.186 million galactic power. Nope, nope, nope. We've got, let's see here, 7.13 from Sage of Six Paths. I'm telling you guys, watch the people that are winning and Price is Right them. I'd like to see some different names up there, but nobody ever listens. Sage of Six Paths wins a lot. Watch the people that are winning and start Price is Righting these people. Good job, Sage of Six Paths. Nothing personal. I'm impressed. Let's get Benjamin Gillespie's mod. Are you out there, Benjamin? All right. We're at 1.94, 3.05. This will be a repeat, I know. Okay. Our first person that has a date listed for them, so congratulations. Good improvement. You improved by about a half point on your top 110 mods. That's a pretty good improvement over the course of 3 weeks. Nicely done, Benjamin. 7186915. Oh, come on. So the mod score is still low, but improving. That's all we can do, right? 7 million, average would be 4.4 for the top, and you're at 3.05. But it was a good, solid-sized improvement. 1.16, 7.6. I don't know how these scores work. Let's take a look and let's see if we can figure out why the gear is rated so high. And let's get the timer going here. Whoop. Hang on. Forgot to take this off. Boing. Brakes finished. Brakes finished. All right, guys. I missed out. Okay. Is Falco in chat? Falco, if you're in chat, I would like to hear from you. I owe you an apology. Falco, are you in chat? Timer goes. Okay, we got Resistance X-Wing. Nobody cares. Executor, 7 stars. Malevolence, Negotiator, Endurance, Home 1. All right. Okay. This is a gas bundle, which there's nothing wrong with that. But you're missing a lot of ships here. You're missing the Galactic Republic Y-Wing and the Marauder off the top of my head. It's also Rex's X-Wing, which you don't really need for anything yet in the game, but you're missing a Galactic Republic Y-Wing and Marauder on this fleet, and that would be a big add for you if you added them to this fleet. Hello there, Sensuna. What's happening? Here, of course, we're missing Sunfac is 6 stars, Vulture Droid, Hyena Bomber. So fill those fleets out. Those fleets are not really where you want them to be. Over here, you got some stuff working with both the Rebel B-Wing. Yeah, you got a workable fleet. You bought the No, you did not buy Profundity bundles, the Profundles. You might have bought one Profundle. Nothing here yet. All right. You're getting close. You're getting close with Proving Grounds to having that Fury Class Interceptor where it's going to be unlocked, so pay attention to that. I remember we talked about the rolling text. What was it supposed to say? We talked about having a rolling text on screen. I thought, oh, that'd be a good idea, and then I forgot about it. What was it going to say? Like upcoming reviews or something? You have 60 furry shards? That's a different game. I don't know what... I know what Fury... I know what you're saying, Fury. I don't know what game... Oh, how to get roster reviews. Let's do it after let's do it as soon as I finish this review. Let's set it up. We can set it up. Thank you. An apology to Falco. I'd love to. I wish I might have scared him off forever. I was mean. I just wasn't in the right place on Wednesday or Thursday. I was not in a good place. Okay. Leia, Rey, Kylo. Yeah, you just gotta fill out some of these fleets a little bit and start. You got some Fury class interceptor, which you're a ways off from that with your furry shards. Again, different game. I don't know what that game is all about. I don't want to play that game. I'm not into that game. But with your 40 Fury shards, you know, you can get. Let's take a look at that Rogue One here. So you bought. Wasn't. Maybe Bodhi Rook wasn't in that bundle. Maybe you bought. I don't know how this comes together. I know there was one sub-bundle where you got clear characters at Relic 1, but I thought Bodhi was included in that. And then there was one bundle where you got him at 7. So Profunity's right around the corner for you. I was too mean. Well, yeah, Profundity's next. Okay. Working on Peridia Pal. You need to get Captain Enoch farmed, but it looks like you're working on Peridia Pals. Leia, Ray, Kylo. We're missing Jabba here. But we do have a Jabba bundle. Okay. A Tuscan bundle. You have purchased a lot of bundles, my friend. Benjamin Gillespie. He's basically because the news should be come out. Okay. I'm one relic level away from the that makes sense from the requirement. Okay. So it's gonna be Profundity, then you should go get Jabba. I think you're on that already though. Work on those Peridia Pals. After Jabba, I would start finishing your farms. Finish your Jedi Knight Revan farm. Finish your Darth Revan farm. Maybe work your way towards, like, Great Mothers. Do you have them? No. But, you know, with Death Trooper and Night Trooper, if you go get Great Mothers, if you do, like, a Balin Skull farm, I think that would be really nice in this roster. And then, of course, the Boca. I'm trying to get you some easy, low-hanging fruit farms that'll be really beneficial for you in Grand Arena. So, if you get your Profundity, get your Jabba, get your Peridia Pals up, finish off your Revans, Darth Revan, Jedi Knight Revan, get those finished off. Start getting ready for Leviathan down there. It's a little ways away, so you don't have to worry about it quite yet. Your Order 66 raid kind of sucks. I mean, you're not doing a lot here. You've got maybe a couple of teams, so you could work on that as well. But I would like to see some teams, you know, some low-hanging fruit teams. Bo-Katan Mandalore, Balin Skull. That also gets you a Great Mothers team. That's 3 teams that could really dominate for you in Grand Arena. No Darth Bane yet. And no Starkiller yet. Starkiller would be another one you want to work on. That's what I'm working on. That's teams I'm working on, Benjamin. Looks good. You got some okay Datacron farming going on. Looks good, man. Baby Yoda eyes. All right. Gotta be careful with this. Baby Yoda eyes. Are you there on Twitch? Sean, what's happening, man? Sean is a kind of a long-standing Mooch Master's, been around for a long time, took a break, came back. Good to see you, Sean. Any of our other Nooch Masters or other members I've missed here along the way, thank you for all your support.
Master.
Baby Yoda Eyes is here. Baby Yoda Eyes, Battalion Alphas, Kyber 2, Leviathan, Kylo, 623-795-824. Baby Yoda Eyes is 14. Okay, this is just a flex. Why are you in Kyber 2? 14.48, 32.88, 8.99. Jeez. 8.99 mods, 6.9. I mean, this is gonna be a roster. Everybody guess the galactic power. Guys, Price is Right those winners, and you know somebody that's good at it. Price is Right them. Were you giving us insider game info before? I don't remember that. But is Bethesda still making games? These big game companies are all shutting down these days. Fallout, okay. Wow, why won't this load? That took forever. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Everybody played that. Doom the Dark Ages. Elder Scrolls 4. Anyway, all right. I should have tested the Inquisitors on Forest Moon today. I messed that up. We will get our opportunity. Bethesda's well as run dry. Fallout, Elder Scrolls, Doom. Yeah, all old games. We were talking earlier on stream about games and how the games that are really winning right now are just a few guys sitting around making games instead of those, you know, the big studio games.
It's Raid, baby.
Alley Gal! Thanks, Alley Gal.
Raid, baby. Raid! It's Raid.
Oh yeah, we'll be able to test those Inquisitors on the assault battle. Alexander McCaskill, thank you. David Daskell. That was, I remember that name from that dating show like Bachelor, but it was a bunch of nerds. All right, guys, the time is up. The guesses are in. Let's take a look. 14.147. Alexander McCaskill said 14.1. Alexander McCaskill might be the very first winner on the shorts feed ever. And you got it done, Alex. You got it done. Let's get this mod score registered. This is a roster, boys and girls, from Baby Yoda Eyes is flexing. Why aren't you in Kyber 1? What's going on? What's going on, Baby Yoda Eyes? I want to hear it. 14.48, 32.288. You're double my mod score. More than double. Never seen the account before. Right? Yep. These scores are 8.99, 6.95. I don't have time usually. Only play about 2/3 of the gags and skip a lot of threes. All right, well, there it is. It's going to be a roster, boys and girls. It's going to be a roster. 14147251. All right, so 32.88, I think, is going to be the second best mod score we've seen. I think. Third best mod score we've seen. This one was better, and then, of course, up here is your boy Slooty. So, third best mod score we've ever seen doing roster reviews. Big flex from Baby Yoda Eyes. Let's just turn the timer on and spend 5 minutes gazing at this roster. Not a lot of Datacrons. No Hondo yet. Everything is relicked. Everything is relicked. People are gawking and drooling over your roster, Baby Yoda Eyes. All right, guys, let's do this. This is the mod score. That's the mod score. Gigantic mod score. Third highest mod score we've ever seen. 32.88. Here's the roster. Guess the last 300 speed character on this roster. What is the last 300 speed character on this roster? It's a good amount of Datacrons. I'm just saying on a roster like this, I'd expect to see like the whole page full of Datacrons. That's all. He might be free to play. Who knows? I mean, no, he's not. No, yeah, free to play there. That was a bundle purchase because everybody bought that bundle. Anyway, all right. Last 300 speed character on the roster. I think it's going to be somewhere in this range here. We got Kyle Katarn. We got C-3PO Watt, Kira Chupio, Krennic, Fu. Let's try Chupio. I think that's a good guess. 304. Excuse me. Newt is 301. Debba 301. 300 for Lando. Skiffguard Lando is 300. Hux is still... So, from Skiffguard Lando, Rey Scavenger Ray, Padawan Sabine, Merrick, and General Hux are all at 300. Alright, then we drop off. Hold on. Brutus is 300. And Jedi Knight Anakin. So, Jedi Knight Anakin, Brutus, Hux, Merrick, Sabine... Padawan Sabine, Gray Scavenger, and Skiff-Guard Lando. Those are the final 300-speed characters on the roster. Let's add it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 89 non-GLs that are over 300 speed on the roster. Baby Yoda eyes. Sorry, drop something. Nice roster. Nice roster. Yeah, show off for sure. That's a big show off. Yeah, like I would honestly, this looks like my Datacrons. I would expect this to go like 3 rows. You know, he's not doing like major. Now the thing is, I think people overfarm Datacrons a little bit. Like, do you really need 3 rows of Datacrons? Not for Grand Arena. Maybe you need to shuffle some in and some out. But nice roster, man. Nice roster. That's all I got to say about that. Thanks for sharing, Baby Yoda eyes. Free to not free to play, but episode pass is mostly what I get, and you got the Ray bundles. Well done. Well done. Hans Solo. Hans Solo, Kyra Gabi. Kyra Gabi? Is that like somebody's kids? Bad Batch, Executrix, Bronzium 4, 463 385 884. Oh, I got it wrong. Four 663 385 884. Yeah, Durzo, we can take a look for sure. Ally code against her. All right, so we're at 0.86, 1.19, Squad GP 3.58. There's the front page for Hans Solo. Guess the galactic power. You pretty much stop on Datacrons once you get the ones you want. Yeah, I get it. I get it. And, you know, if you're going to field, what is it? I think in 3v3, it's... what, 14 offense and defense teams, or is it 15? You really only need to get 30 Datacrons total for usable for Grand Arena. Now, some people might plug and play some different stats and stuff in there, which seems like a little excessive to me, but, you know, if that's what makes you happy, more power to you. I'm hungry. Oh, Baby Yoda Eyes and Alley Gal go way back? I'm hungry. All right, folks. I just needed to... The time is up. And the guesses are in. Let's take a look. 5.692, 5.692, 5.9, that's over. Gamer, you, okay, can't guess twice either. 5.73 is over. Nobody got it. Nope, nobody gets that one. Nobody gets that one. It was somebody's opportunity to jump in there and get a round of applause, and you didn't take it. You kept mowing the lawn, you kept raking, the baby was crying, and instead of, guessing a galactic power, you took care of the baby. You guys have got to get your priorities in order. Somebody could have won a virtual round of applause there, but instead, nobody won it. Nobody. This is a bad mod score. All I can think about now is eating. So we're going to shut it down for today. We're going to do Durzos and we'll get out of here. Send you to somebody. Might be able to send you to Arnold. I don't know if Arnold's streaming right now. His stream schedule's been a little funky lately. You think Hans hates mods? Maybe. I don't know if it's not that bad. All right. Okay, Hans, let's take a look here. We are 0.86, 1.19. That's not what I want. New account. Really? First time, Hans? 0.86, 1.19. Really? Yep. Down here, it's at 0.53, 7.14. And your galactic power is 5,692, 470. Your mod score is really bad. Your mod score is really bad. Let me get Durzo's number written down here. This is a bad mod score. Well below the average at 5.6 million, 1.19. I mean, you're hanging out down here with these guys, down at the very bottom of the mod score barrel. The average mod score at 5.5 million is 3.5, and you're barely over 1. You need to work on your mods. I would suggest, if you don't really understand how mods work, I would go and check out my, Mods 101 video, how to work your mods, the mods playlist. All of that stuff will help you work on your mods. swgoh.gg is a great resource working around. Go check those videos out on the channel. They're really going to help you work through your mods. So I'd really recommend that. What goes in the mod score? Speeds above 15, 6 dot. I don't know the exact formula, but it's looking for the quality of your mods. Now, one thing I noticed here, I want to take a look at this here. Your mods 0.53, gear 7.14. I want to pay attention to this. I want to pay attention to why that gear score is really high. So let's get the timer going. And let's go look at characters first here. So your gear score is really high. Yeah, because you've just got so much of your roster. It's either like not upgraded at all, a few hyperdrive bundle characters, and then just buttloads and buttloads of relic characters from the bundles. You just said a moment ago, you love bundles, and that's very clear. And that's a part of why your mod score is so low, is because you're just, you're massively expanding the size of your roster. And anytime we do that with Lightspeed bundles, it's going to, your mods are going to fall behind and be lacking. There's no Galactic Legends. How long have you been playing? $2,088 divided by 12. Like 7 months, something like that. All right. It's time to start putting your bundles to work. You're farming Marauder, that's good. That fleet should be finished. You did not buy full Profundity bundle. No, you did. Bundle, 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 bundle. You're not really doing any work. I'm a little lost, Hans. I'm just a little lost, Hans. Hans, booby. Look, almost every, you have Grand Inquisitor, good job, you did a journey. Almost every relic character on this account is from a bundle. You did farm Padawan, Obi-Wan, and Master Qui-Gon. Take them to Relic 7. Do that immediately. Relic 7 on those two. Pretty Pals are kind of underway. I can't really tell. Name that movie, by the way. Hans, Booby. Name that movie. I know you guys know that movie. You need to start working on... slow down with the bundle buying. Start working on your mods. And start capitalizing on what's here. You got all these bundles purchased for everything. And you haven't farmed any of it. Go get Leia Organa. Go get Jedi Knight Luke. Go get Jabba the Hutt. That's where you start. Finish Rey. Finish Kylo. Thank you. Game Grango got it. Hi Go got it. Look. Now I have a machine gun. No, you got it wrong, Sean. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Listen, Mr. John Wayne. It's Christmas time. I get to watch that movie again. All right, look. You're not finishing your farms. We don't talk about it a lot on this channel anymore. It used to be a big thing on the channel. Finish your farms. Finish Rey. Finish Kylo. Get Jedi Knight Luke. Get Jabba the Hutt. Get Leia Organa. You've got all these farms just dangling out here, not being worked on with a bunch of bundles. That's all you got to work on. Get your Poncho Bros to Relic 7. Get your Peridia Pals maxed out too, to Relic 7 at least. Finish your farms. Finish your farms. You've invested all of this money. Now make it work for you. Starkiller. Finish Starkiller. You've invested hundreds of dollars. Hundreds of dollars. Now that you've done that, take it across the finish line. Rey, Kylo, Jedi Knight Luke, Jabba, Leia, Starkiller. Get your Executor. Get your Profundity. Make these things happen on your roster. That's what I have to say today, Hans, and work on your mods. That's it. That's what you do. It doesn't need to be Christmas to watch Die Hard, but that's when it's best, Alley Gal. Yippee-ki-yay. Those Lightspeed bundles are here to pump you up. That was a good one. I like that one. All right, last one for today. Let's take a look at Durzo here. Durzo! Durzo! Sorry, hang on. There's the front page for Durzo. We're in Chromium 2, where you got a profundity at 4 stars. We got Kylo. We're in the order 66 Hellions, 914-519-266. I guess I have it written down. I could have thought of that previously. .2.36. All right. Durzo's mods 1.2, 2.36, Squad GP 6.32. We've been doing private reviews for a while, so Durzo's exposing himself to the public at this point. Guess the galactic power, everybody. Finished UFUs, deciding to work what to work on next. Any thoughts? Also got 2 meta ships last month. Profundity and Executor. Alright, sorry, I had to check something there. You just love good value? Well, turn that good value into something. Good value is not valuable if you don't get what's valuable, what it's leading you toward. Alright, Durzo, let's take a look. The guesses are in. The time is up. 9.774 million galactic power. 9.774. We're over on Twitch. 9 said Hans. 9.75 said Marcus Robbie. 9.76 Stanimal, you are the Price is Right king. Guys, watch what Stanimal does and just do it. He's the best person on the channel at Price is Righting people is Stanimal. Hands down, done. Got Red Crate and Conquest. Good job. Go get that Stranger. I think we're all going to like the Stranger. I think we're all going to really, really like the Stranger. I'm looking forward to that character. 100%. I'm also looking for... I'll have to make a decision on my account. Am I going for Spider Maul? I think the answer is going to be yes. I think the answer is going to be yes. Not sure, but I think. It's not going to show Aligal. The pin message doesn't ever... It doesn't actually pick up what's in the pin message. It's just a... I don't have a way to do that, I don't think. Yeah, he gets you. Maybe he's targeted you, Marcus. Marcus got lost in his own museum. 1.20, 2.36. Moderate, slow improvement. No, we look at this every month. What are we at again? 9774718. I'm doing different buttons here. That's why I keep misclicking. And these scores are 1.01, 7.49. All right. With the mod just reflecting overall mod value and the gear reflecting the overall gear value on the roster, what we're going to see again here is another roster where it's just deep with gear and deep with Lightspeed bundles. So there's lots and lots of gear and very few characters not geared, so it's a pretty good score. Over here with ships, we've got the Executor at 5 stars. You got Profundity at 4 stars, working on both of them to 7 stars. Indiana Jones Galactic, I'd love, give us the Indiana Jones team. Just turn it into a Lucasfilm game. You get Sala, Marcus, Henry Jones, Marion, and Indy, right? And on the other side, you've got Belloc and I don't know his name. The you know, Kalima, that guy. I don't know his name. And you can also have, of course, you've got Elsa and what's his name? He's General Veers. What's his name? Come on, come on. What's the bad guy's name in Last Crusade? He plays General Veers. I told him not to trust anyone. Come on, somebody hit me. His name is Da. I mean, he's talking to him. Yeah, like 8 Indiana Joneses. I don't know. I can't remember his name. Nobody knows this? Julian Glover. Is that his? I don't want his real name. No. Oh, short round. Yeah, you need short round in there. Donovan. Walter Donovan. Walter Donovan. Elsa. There she is. Palpatine and Crocs in a bathrobe. Jar Jar, Egnards, Leia, Ali. Who would I be? I hate to ask. Who would I be? All right, Durzo. Executor Profile. What'd you say you're working on? We got a little ADD action there. Got your first red crate in Conquest. That's awesome. Finished UFUs, deciding what to work on next. Any thoughts? Also got 2 meta ships last month. Ships are looking pretty good. Yup. Got the Interceptor, got the Defender. That's good. That Scythe will really help out there too. Finish it off. Although I don't know if people are using... I'm not using Chimera much these days. Y-Wing, Marauder needs... Yeah, get that Marauder worked on. Finish these 2 guys in Sunfac. We know you got Profundity. You should be Leviathan farming at this point. You should definitely be, you know, playing ahead for Leviathan. You got to be getting close, so don't let that catch you unawares. Should I time out my mod? Should I time out my mod for saying I'm Ugnaught? Sensuna, being a mod is a privilege. about the same size. That nose, come on, man. That's really... At least put some glasses on it. Ugnaughts are durable and intelligent and ugly as sin. What are we talking about? I would have accepted veteran smuggler Han. He looks a little bit like, in this picture, he looks a little bit like the Davy Jones guy. I don't know his name. I would have accepted... Luthen Rail, he's not on this roster. All right, I'm moving on. Tyler STO, that's your second warning ever. You are always living on the border of getting banned, and next time you do something, you will be banned forever. So, just let you know. Not the channel for whatever you've got going on there. Bill Nye, where's Bill Nye? I don't look like Bill Nye. Guys, at the end of the day, as we age, we all start to look alike. I don't know what to say. Like, every day, I see old men on TV that remind me of my dad or my father-in-law. I'm like, that guy reminds me of my dad. That guy, we just, the what do you call it? Collagen just goes away, and... I don't even know what's in the student's talk. Let's see, Balin or something else. Sorry, let's get to the meat of what we're doing here. So you finished your UFUs. We got Relic 9 Poncho Bros. We've got Relic 8 Star Killer. Peridia Pals need to be finished. Oh, is that his name? Bill Nye? Oh, I was thinking it was Bill Nye. Oh, I didn't know that's his name. Okay. He was in something else I saw. I mean, he's all over the place, so. Hang on a second. What did I see him in lately? Oh, he was in Harry Potter. He was the Minister of Magic for a brief period. Yeah. We've been watching Harry Potter. We watched Game of Thrones, now we're watching Harry Potter. Okay, hold on. Sorry, I'm sorry, Durzo. I'm sorry, Durzo. Well, you're going to need some relic levels on these UFUs. I mean, Cal Kestis at 4 is going to have real problems in about a week and a half. So keep that in mind. I need to look at my roster and probably do some updating going into the update to be ready. Love Actually? Yeah, he's in Love. That's what it said on the screen. I don't think I've ever seen Love Actually. I would... Actually, I don't think I've ever seen Love Actually. I think Balin is a tremendous idea. And Bo-Katan Mandalore. Paz Vizsla. No IG-12? I mean, we got the UFUs here. You'll have to get Cal up a little bit. I love the idea of Balin. I love the idea of Bo-Katan Mandalore. Have they announced what changes will be to gearing older characters? It's the same as current, and it's going to be cheaper. That's what it is. Relic levels be cheaper. I would, if you've got resources on hand, you can spend them. Nobody should be spending any Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, get 1, get 2. I would save all that currency. Anything that buys gear, I would just sit on it for now and wait till the Tuesday the 18th when the update comes through. Then you can start spending it, especially Mark 1, Mark 2 currency. I would save the rest of it, though, just to make sure. Paz was a tank lightspeed token. No, Delta isn't starting for Conquest until after the Stranger Conquest. It's starting on November 18th. Yeah, that's just Conquest. I'm sorry, Durzo, we're all over the place here. Cali 7 students need fuel. Well, don't spend that Mark 1, Mark 2 right now because you'll get it cheaper here in about a week and a half. Yeah, I'm looking at Bo-Katan Mandalore. You're kind of at the point where might want to do Rey. If you can get your hands on Ezra Bridger Exile, you got Commander Ahsoka. Commander Ahsoka is an excellent Rey lifter. Excellent. I'd be looking at Rey before I go into the. I mean, I like the idea of Bo-Katan Mandalore. I like the idea of Baylan Skoll for sure. But I would like to see Rey after that. And if you can find a way to get your hands on Ezra Exile, I would throw. I mean, honestly, you know what I'd throw out there? If you can, no Ben Solo yet. I mean, if you could throw out Rey, Ezra Exile, Commander Ahsoka, Ben Solo, and then another whatever, like a tank, you could really cause people some problems in Grand Arena. Wait till you have Ben Solo unlocked in your Zeta Poor. Yeah, you are Zeta Poor. You'll be getting some Zetas from the, In addition to these characters, every 2 weeks you get 10 Zetas and 3 Omicrons, so that's nice. Zeta poor, mod poor. You're just poor. You're just poor. That's what I'm thinking anyway. How's all that hit you? Gungans wouldn't be a bad ad. Then once you get gas done, that's gonna open up. You know this. That'll open you up to Lord Vader and Ahsoka and Hondo, of course. The heck? My Google Chrome is malfunctioning. I can't open YouTube. All right, well, we're at the end here anyway, so I'm gonna be missing some comments. Sorry, guys. Baylan, Bo-Katan, then Strange. Well, if you've got IG-12 farmed, you got to get IG-12 for Bo-Katan, and you got to have. I don't think you have to have original. It's IG-12, Keller and Beck. You don't have Keller and Beck either, so that's a problem. I mean, if you got them at 7 stars, I would do Baylan, and if you got those guys farmed, go ahead and get Bo-Katan. You want Stranger for sure, and then work your way around to Rey. You're gonna start getting these. You're gonna start getting these Proving Grounds characters, right? I mean, they're working on to Rey. Jedi Master Kenobi would probably be a pretty easy farm for you. Lord Vader be pretty easy. Ahsoka eventually, yeah. So you're right. I mean, you know what you're doing. Bad Batch 2 is even on the way. It looks good, dude. Make sure you're paying attention to this, though, Durzo. I don't know how deep you are, and I'm sure we talked about it. I don't remember how deep you are into the Leviathan farm, but you need to pay attention to that to make sure that, you can farm the Leviathan. So I would probably be farming Sith ships in the background right now on the roster. Cool beans. Am I still live? I don't know. My Chrome crashed. So the only stream I can see right now is what's on the main feed. So my question is, am I still live? If somebody could say something. I think we might have crashed. Oh, we're still going. Okay, thank you, North Mountain. Okay. All right, so we're still live. 9 months out for Fury class. You definitely want to, you know... Okay, stream still up. Yeah, I don't know why, like, I can't go back. I can go to Yahoo, but I can't go to YouTube. Really weird on my Chrome. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. 9 months out for Fury class, you know, just keep in mind, when you've got the regular fleet energy or regular energy for some of these Sith ships, that takes 6 months. So keep that in mind as you move forward. You're on it, Durzo. You got good stuff going on. I would send you guys to somebody else right now. But I can't open YouTube. That's really weird. I can't even open, like, generic YouTube. I'm sure that a reboot will fix this. But I'm unable to do any raids today. Sorry about that. Sorry to my fellow content creators who could use some viewers. I don't know why that would be embarrassing, Atlas. You're just trying to figure out what's going on. You think I've never sat here and asked into the void? I can't go to anybody. Okay, I can get into Twitch. We can do a raid on Twitch. I don't know why YouTube won't work on my PC right now. Or my Chrome is better. So I'm going to have to reboot. We can go raid. We'll go raid Beaver on Twitch. And we can tell him I'm sorry. All right, we're letting them know we're incoming here to go see Rabbit Beaver. Guys, I hope you have a great day. I will definitely see you tomorrow. Sorry for that. It's not impacting you. It's impacting me. Go watch Beaver on YouTube or Twitch. Adios. Always remember, NOOCH2GUD.
Okay, I can deal with Malako.